Welcome to the show. So this is a true story. This happened when I was 20 years old. I was at the gym and I was doing one of the press machines with the chest press machines. And this woman walks by and she's with this white guy. Now the woman is light-skinned and she looks directly at me, smiles, looks at the dude that she's with, and then looks at me again, smiles, and goes, "Yeah, he's really cute." And then I go, if that's not a sign, I don't know what the fuck is. So she goes into the machine in front of me and looks behind and looks at me again. And then she's still, and I was like, should I approach this girl? Like if there ever was a time, but I honestly couldn't muster up the strength. I really couldn't muster up the strength, right? So I'm sitting there. She goes across the gym. She's still with the trainer, and she's there for like 10 minutes, and then she leaves, and I go, fuck. So I go downstairs from the gym, and I wait, and I go, I'm gonna wait for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And I kid you not, I waited for 5 minutes, and lo and behold, she comes downstairs. Or she comes from around the corner, and I walk up to her, and I say, "Hey, how are you doing?" And she says, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I said, I swear to God, I said, "I've been noticing you noticing me, so I just wanted to put you on notice that I've been noticing you too." I said that. And from there, we had, like a 20-30 minute conversation. And I ended up asking for her phone number, and she gave me a hug. So from there on, I had texted her a couple times. And I remember I said, "Do I have to text you first all the time in order to get your attention?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm always busy," and this, that, and the other. Now, here's where things get... So I remember I made a joke to her like the first 2 or 3 days, and I had to apologize because she got mad. And then like a couple days later, she got mad about something. I don't remember because it wasn't worth remembering. I just remember I was like, "What just happened?" I wasn't being douchey. I remember that, but it was something fucking weird. And she stopped talking to me. But I was 20 years old. She was like 28. And I was like, well, I should add her on Facebook. So I did. A couple weeks go by, and I'm sitting in my parents' crib doing homework because I told her this was during the summertime for sure. This was like summer 2 actually. And I was like, it was summer 1. Anyway, it was one of the summers. And at the time I was doing homework at the table. This was nighttime. It was like 7, 8, 9, 8 o'clock, maybe even 9 o'clock, somewhere around there. And all of a sudden, we're not talking, but I added her on Facebook, so I guess she was still cool with me. I'm doing homework, and all of a sudden I hear, bling, on Facebook, because I was doing Facebook and homework. You know how it is. That's why I'm in this apartment now. Anyway, don't follow my example. Right. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I'm destined for greatness, so. But you never know. But anyway, so I and she said, "Hey." And I said, "Hey, how are you doing?" I said, "I didn't mean to make you mad. We should talk and converse over like Taco Bell or some shit like that." I remember saying some shit like that. And she said, "Is your address and phone number still the same?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Okay, well, we can do that if you give me what I wanted. Give me what I want." And I go, "Give you what you want?" And I was like, so I said, "Is this what I think it is?" And she said, "Yes, it is. Bring protection and let your parents know or some shit like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, at this time, I was like 20 years old. I had certain restrictions on the household. So I told my mom, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go chill with this chick. And she immediately just flipped out. She was like, no. And I was like, why not? She was like, stupid fucking hating reasons. Yeah, that's what I said. She had fucking hating ass reasons. She had no real reason to say no. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was legit hating. So I was like, man, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would I listen to this lady? This is what I was thinking. I was like, why would I listen to this lady? It's stopping me. Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen. Because I told her to come. I told my mom. I told this girl that I was like, come scoop me up, and she was gonna take me to the crib. And then I told her this, and then so after I came up with the plan, I was like, well, I'm gonna be out for like 10 minutes. Just go down the street. So she came by and picked the nigga up, right? And I remember we were in the car, we were halfway to the crib, and I said some dumbass shit. This is why sometimes I said some dumbass shit. I said, hey, do you want to record it? And she looked at me, and she said, really? And she said, I'm about to take you home. And I went, no, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. So we get to her crib, and I get some. But not after I failed. Like, I did kind of have performance anxiety and shit like that. Like, I did have a little bit of performance anxiety. And then when I finally was like when she gave me the reason why is because, one, she was pretty high class. I don't believe people are better than me. And you shouldn't believe that either. And I'm not better than anybody. But there are people that are higher class than you, and there are people that are in higher tax brackets than you. And she was a little higher class. And I was super fucking... I remember my leg was shaking like the moment I entered this door. And then when she dropped her clothes, I went, oh my God. I couldn't... So it took me damn near to the point where she was going to take me home to like at least get some kind of game together and give her a little something. And I came back at like 12. She bought me Taco Bell. Actually, she bought me Taco Bell after that. And I went home and I woke up the next morning. I didn't have a car. So Mom took me to the bus stop or to school, and I thought she was supposed to be home in like 10 minutes. I said, oh. She said, uh-huh. Oh, I also forgot. In that last fight story in the podcast, the dude that I fought in the parking lot, he punched me into my own car. That dude punched me into my own car. The first couple strikes, he threw a jab. He threw a body shot from the same. He was standing with his left foot out. So he threw a left jab, and then he threw a left jab to the body, and then he came around with the overhand right. And I tried to block it. Like, I put my arm in the triangle and put it up, and he went over that and just punched me into my own fucking car. Yeah, so we can't. So then I got up, and everybody was recording it, and his brother was like, okay. So I got back up, and then that's when when I tried to give him the business, which I did not successfully until I went to his crib. But yeah, he punched me into the car. I gotta say that. Also, I got punched into my own fucking whip. I was like, damn, it's like that. I've been hit hard. I don't know, but I've been the hardest I've ever been hit. Okay, it wasn't even that. It was me swimming into a pool wall. Yeah, fuck all that. Fuck me a punch. You ever swim into a pool wall face fucking first? Yeah, fuck all that. So if you talk about, okay, so met this chick a while back, and she wasn't my girlfriend, and I'm pretty sure she was talking to somebody else. And I knew she was talking, or some dude was interested in her because I was there when he was texting her, and I was like, oh, okay. She even told me she was going on a date with him. So I stopped talking to old girl, and then all of a sudden he starts talking about the same girl. He was like, so I guess maybe he gave too much feelings and didn't receive enough back. Maybe at one point in time she gave him the, you're important to me, and I think we would go good together, and, you know, I can possibly see a future together, but never actually, yeah, let's fuck tonight. Texas. You get what I'm saying? You get those type of texts, and then he's probably said once, you know, I ain't got a problem, take care. And anyway, so I just met this girl in fucking 2017, and we stopped talking in like January. And this nigga came to work one day, and he was like, man, I feel played, man, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. And I kid you not, all the way up until this nigga got fired, he did nothing but talk about this chick every fucking day. Every day. And I thought he was just talking about her to me. No, I had Snapchatted this one motherfucker. He was like, no, he talked about her even to me. And I was like, yeah, bro. He'd be like, yeah, I don't be talking to her and stuff. But then he pulled out his phone and started texting her. So all of that led me to believe that if you talk about somebody or think about somebody all the time, either you love them or you hate them. Cut and fucking dry. Cut and fucking dry. Either you want to fuck them or you want to murder them. Or both, depending on who you are. But that's what that means. That's what that. He talked about this girl every fucking day. He was like, nah, we just friends. At one point, he told me he got some. And I was like, oh, that's what's up, bro. But such and such. And such and such. And such and such. But that's all that led me to believe. Was that if you talk about somebody every day for 6 months, you either want to fuck this person or you want to fucking murder them. Okay? Can I get a renegade? I am a man. Renegade, I am one above all. Amen. Anyway. Okay. So, speaking of relationships, 16, 17. No, I was about 15, 16. We're in church. We're about to go practice for church choir because we're going to sing this Sunday. Now, boy one and girl one are in a relationship. Don't fucking judge them. They're fucking teenagers. And they're people. Fuck all that. They're fucking people. Anyway, I don't know how long they have been dating, and that does play a part in this, but I don't know. It hadn't have been too long. So we're standing in the hallway before so we're in church. We're about to go sing. And right before we go sing, Havana, Havana, Lord, you're great. And, you know, Amazing Grace. Boy one says to boy two, I'm going to break up with girl one. But she's not there yet. She hasn't arrived yet. So all of a sudden, she comes around the corner like a couple minutes later. Or a couple seconds later. I don't fucking remember. So, boy one says to girl one. Now, mind you, boy one is... Anyway... So, so, boy one says, hey, shawty, it's not working out. We gotta break up. And she just sits there. And then he does his thing. And then all of a sudden, after like Moments go by. Girl one charges at boy one. Boy one tries to duck out of the way because girl one is bigger than him. Yeah, she's taller than him and a little wider. And she charged him. She said, "Come here, I'm gonna end you." He goes, and we're in this little ass narrow hallway. He tries to duck out of the way. He goes, "Whoa!" I was just playing. Like little Chris from Friday. He was like, I was just playing. He got Baby D back into a relationship. I don't know. But he got baby. He said, "What?" He tried to juke. He said, I'm just playing. I don't know how long they stayed together at that. But Shorty teared up, bro. Universe, she teared up for real. Like, so I think it might have been a real breakup. But there was real tears coming from her eyes after he said that. So you got intimidated. With those stories and that experiences, this is why sometimes, listen, so I ended up getting with another girl a few years later. We were in her car, and I swear to God, she said, "Yeah, I'm surprised you're not trying to make a move right now." And I was like, all right. So I started trying to grab at her pants. She goes, no, right now. Not right now. I was like, what a fucking troll. Like, get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck says that? And then, so I tried to grab. Anyway, she goes, you're pretty quiet too. And I said, I'm really not trying to ruin the moment. I said, listen. And I actually broke down that situation to her. I said, this one time I said, hey, you want to record it while I was about to get some from this girl? And she almost fucking took me home. So now, if I think I'm about to get some, I just ask if I'm going to get some and try to keep as quiet as possible. And usually I'm thinking about getting rejected and what's going to happen when I tell you to get out of my place. After you tell me no. You stuck. Signing the fuck motherfucking out.